there's a bit of stuff. That looks industrial. There's a bottle or two. I'll take a closer look at those. I'll just do a little pan. We'll see how far this debris field goes up. There's a little bit of metal. There's a broken bit of glass there. Another couple of bits of metal. Glass over there. Okay. Let's take a closer look at these ones. That's from an old grate. And here we go. That's probably an ABC. And there it is. That's the ABC embossing. A very common bottle for beer back in the day. Let's take a look at this one here. No embossing on this side. Would have been a bottle stopper or a cork going into that end. And I'm just checking to see if there are any markings, and unfortunately there aren't. That's a shame. All right, onwards we go. Well, here are 3 bottles lying out in the open. Someone's probably previously looked at these and determined they're not exciting and not worth keeping. I'll take a look as well, all the same. It's another, get that leaf out of my shot. Other plain unembossed. These are unembossed as well. That's a pity. Check the bottom. Yeah, not that exciting. We'll keep looking. And well, I was going to close this video off, but I can just see another, it's probably a soda just on the other side of that tree. So we'll get up close. I wonder if it's another Crystal Springs soda like the one I just pulled. Let's have a look at it. Empty that dirt out. And I think it is actually another Crystal Spring. Embossing is a little hard to read. I'll have to clean it up and take a proper look when I get home. I'll just check the base, see if there's a year stamp. Okay, so this one's quite old. That's 1940 something. That is 1949. Okay. Now we're pushing the limits of vintage. Let's have another go at taking a look at the embossing here. Yeah, definitely. I think that is the Crystal Spring logo. Cool. Another nice find. Well, hey team, I've made it up here. My bag's all the way back down there. I've already had a little look at this, and it's actually pretty cool. What we have is an earlier Schweppes bottle, and it's going to be a little hard for you to see as it's quite dirty. There's a nice Schweppes embossing up there. It is a crown top, but compared to some other Schweppes bottles I've found, this is definitely a bit older. This will be mid 20th century, I'm saying. Famous last words. I've had a bit of a check to see if there's a year stamp on the base, and there might be. I can't tell with all the dirt on it. If it is, it'll be very faint and it's probably worn off. But definitely, yeah, nice embossing. Bottle's in good condition. This is going to be a fun one to clean up and see if I can be a little bit more definitive with the date. Yeah, it's turning into a nice little expedition again. Cool. Hey team, well I've got up to this one and in the process so I've just seen one appearing through the foliage here. I'll deal with this one first because it's closer. I can see it's embossed and it's got the word star. At least I think that's star. No, take it back. No, I don't. Take it back. It is star. I think this might be a Wellington Aerated Water Company. Let's get it out and check it out. And absolutely, it's another Star Aerated Water Company ground cap. Normally these don't have a year stamp, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's a nice find. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture it on video here, but here it is. The embossing has left an imprint right in the mud there. I think what I'll do is I'll try and get a photo of that because I don't think my camera is going to focus, but that's cool. And up here, now I'm going to, apologies for the shaky cam, just going to get in a slightly better position. Alright, let's closer look at this one. Well, this one's still got stuff in it. It's plain. It's got the cap on it. There's nothing on the base. Oh, that's a real shame. That's a disappointment. So I came up all this way for this one to be let down, but I'm happy because that's a nice local soda. Cool. I'd say onwards and upwards. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm on a little bit of a hot spot and I'm seeing bottles everywhere and it's hard to keep track of them all. I don't want to lose them. So there's one there. That might be a, oh, there we go. I'm center my camera. That might be a little ink. There's another one eroding out. Oh, another one eroding out there. See if I can find it. I think you go right about there. That might be a blob top to a whiskey or a sherry or something. Anyways, we'll do this one first and I'll try not to get the leaves in the way. And cool, I think I know what this is going to be. It would have had a cork or a bottle stopper in there. Before I look at the embossing, I say this is going to be another Irish moss cough. All right, let's take a look. And it certainly is. I've already found another two in this location. So when I get doubles and triples and things, bottles like this, which have a bit of age, nice embossing, good condition, they end up going to my local charity shop and they can sell these for a couple of bucks for their charity. And I'll just place that there for the moment. Let's take a look at this one. And unfortunately, that's a screw top. I'm thinking now maybe it's not an ink. It could have been some kind of paste or something. There's nothing on the base and there's no embossing on the side. All right, I can't keep everything I find, so that's a shame. I'll grab that, I'll grab my glove, and without falling down the bank, I'll come up here. Now that's the one from earlier, the Star Aerated Water. I'll place that there. Let's take a look at this one together. Let's see, there you go. Listen to that squelch. Okay, what are you? Hopefully something cool. And I think this is just another plain one. That's right, that's a real shame. Nothing on there. Just double check the embossing, if there is any. And there is no embossing. All right, that's a slick. Never mind. I'll wrap this little segment up and show you again at the end. Well, I think I might have just spotted the smallest poison ever. It's hexagonal, and it's embossed, not to be taken. And the good thing is it's not a screw top. It's going to have had a cork or a stopper in there, so that pushes it back probably to early 20th century. Super happy with that find. Excellent. Well, I've just cleared away some of the leaves here, and I'd just picked up a baby poison. Just sent this one in here. I don't know if it's broken intact or otherwise, but thought this would be a nice one to pull together and see exactly what it is. And there you go. It's another poison, and this is the first time I've got a flask shaped poison. Normally I get these as hexagonals. Again, it's a bit of an older one. It's not a screw top. Would have been a cork or a stopper in there. It's got, I call them speed lines, Art Deco speed lines. I don't know if that's what they are, but anyways, that's a real super cracking find. Not broken. Oh wow, I'm in a real hot spot. Awesome. Well, just been walking along for a while and I haven't found much, but I've just seen this one. I've already had a brief look. It's a slick, which is a shame, but it's got nice panels there, and it'll be an older slick that would have had a stopper or a cork. I'll check to see if it's an applied lip or not. Probably not. Probably a seam that goes through. There's the letter M embossed on the bottom. Not really into collecting the slicks, but occasionally I get one like this, and it's in good condition. I'll clean it up and I think I'll find a use for it. Another good find. Well, how often do I say one more? I need to wrap this up. I've got to get home. I've got to get other things done. And then I see a bit of blue glass poking out of the leaf litter. So, well, I can't just leave this one here for another day. So let's take a look together. Oh, I'm gutted. That's so, oh, what a heartbreaker. That would have been a, gosh, what does that say? Something guards. Oh, that's a shame it's broken, but as the base is complete and it's got embossing, I'm gonna definitely take this home. I'll cut away the broken stuff, and I might use the base for some decorative thing. Okay, there you go. Now truly that better be the last one I find.